We're excited to be coming down to Athens for our Black Alumni Reunion, and we want to let all the alumni know about some of the great Black-owned businesses that we have now in Athens. And man, especially you're living the dream, man. You have a business in Athens, and you sell beer and wine. I mean, that's the win-win, buddy. So we're excited to hear about it. How did you get started with owning your own business in Athens?
Well, it was just one thing that never planned. I had to pay tuition. It was one of those situations where my mom and dad said, "Hey, man, look, we're excited for you, but hey, we really can't afford this right now. We think that we need you to come home." While I was having this conversation there, I was by the bars and I was watching the guy sitting there with a hot dog cart. I got to chatting with him, and then after that, I went and did my research and found out that I could. It was something I can actually afford. So I actually took my overage check from the school and I bought my first hot dog cart, enough to get like $50 worth of food and my permit and everything. And I set up in the parking lot there between Lucky's and Attractions right there. Well, I opened the cart in about 2005 and then I moved in here in about 2007, spring of 2007. So had a few folks saying, "Hey man, if you had beer and cigarettes, you know, something like that, it'd be like a little mini speedway." So I added beer and cigarettes, and once I guess the alcohol started out selling the food a little bit, it was more of a situation of chase the money, not the dream, and we transitioned over more to being more of a carry-out convenience store, and been here ever since.
So that transition, then, how did you build up the equity and also what requirements did you have to get into to sell beer and cigarettes and things?
The main thing was I vended in my cart, like I said, for a couple years there in the street. I got to meet a lot of customers in the bar crowd there. You know how Athens is in the nightlife. So I met a lot of customers doing that. When I transitioned indoors, I actually kept a lot of my clientele. And being that I was still in school at the time, I actually had a good grasp of what the students kind of, wanted. So it's a party school. So in my mind, hey, I got them drunk going, and then I fed them sobering up coming back. So knowing a lot of students, they actually wanted to actually support me being a Bobcat and everything. So that actually helped transition me from being just a street vendor to actually moving indoors. I'm very frugal. I'd say my first year or two was indoors and actually paying, full rent full time. That definitely hit me. So instead of, when I made me some money, when I got up, 10, 12 grand, instead of going buy a car and rims and stuff like that, I reinvested in myself. So I bought some coolers, I bought some display cases, stuff like that. And like I said, instead of, just blowing it all quickly, I just reinvested in myself. So I did everything, all the hurdles that I needed to do, jumped them all, made sure all my paperwork was in order. Because I figured me being a Black business in Athens, Ohio, wasn't just going, fly under the radar. So all my paperwork was in order. I never got into any trouble growing up, stuff like that. So I just made sure everything was legit. So I pride that too with my business. I make sure no smoking in here, no nothing like that on purpose, because I just want to set that example that, it's straight and narrow, and then I try to keep that going. So.
What were some of the challenges you faced in trying to grow your business?
Man, COVID hit like crazy. I mean, when we first got the news, we were actually on spring break, so all the students were gone. Campus was pretty empty. We actually had shut down for like a week just to, clean up, revamp everything. So when we first got the news that students weren't going to be returning, it was, kind of up in the air, how's it going to go? What's it going to be like? So initially, I cut down my orders. I didn't order as much. The best thing I can say that happened during that time is I had a lot of regulars that were upperclassmen that lived in apartments around town that stuck around, even though classes were classes were canceled. Online classes were still going, and most of them had apartments. So that actually helped me a lot. The best thing is when they closed all the bars down. All the bars had to close at 10 p.m. So from 10 p.m. to 1 o'clock in the morning, we was jumping. So You know how Athens is, it's still a party town. Outcasts can't go to the bar, so, that little period right there, just that little 3-hour window was enough time for me to, get off some product and actually keep the bills paid. So
what can alumni do to support you? Obviously, we plan on coming down there and patronizing your establishment. Is there anything else that alumni can do to support you in your business?
I would definitely say awareness. A lot of alumni have students or kids that have younger brothers and sisters, siblings that come down. Let them know, hey, there's a black guy down there that has a carry out downtown, uptown. You should, frequent. I noticed during past alumni reunions that we do get a lot of brown faces in town. Just want to let them know that, hey, I am here, I'm buying support. Hey, you can even let me know what you want beforehand. I'll try to get it in stock for you. So I'm located on 20 South 4th Street. It's right next to the Athena movie theater. You can't miss us. If you know where Bagel Street Deli is, if you're familiar with that, we're right across the street from it.
Hey man, you're living the dream. Looking forward to it. I think all of the alumni can relate to. Hey man, I wish we could own a business or something in Athens. And man, look, you've gone and you've done it, and that's remarkable. I know when we were in school, there weren't many Black-owned establishments, if any, that we knew of at the time. And now there seems to be a handful of you guys down there, and y'all are doing great things. So that's awesome. We want to celebrate you guys, want to support you. And maybe there's even opportunities to do business together. So we're looking forward to meeting you all face to face. And, like I said, alumni matters, and we're all about helping alumni help each other. Looking forward to seeing you, meet you in person, and I want to say good luck to you. And
yeah, I want to add too, hey, when you guys get down here, Friday night at the Union, we rented it out, and Saturday night at Casa, we rented it out. It's we did this on purpose beforehand, so we could have our own place set up, established for us, thrown by us, and like I said, it's an older crowd, so I'll be 40 here in November, so we're trying to cater to alumni that hasn't that didn't recently graduated. So for y'all, for those of you who don't know, where to go. Like I said, Friday night we'll have a party at the Union from about 9 to 1:30. Some great atmosphere, clean bar in there, and then Saturday night, stop in, let me know early in the day, and I can kind of point you in directions or any restaurants or anything like that too as well. So
oh yeah, I went to the Casa in 2019. It was jumping on Saturday night.
Oh yeah,
I have video.
Made sure we put that together so you guys can have somewhere to come and actually have some fun. So we're gonna do that again, man, round 2. So
all right, looking forward to it. Hey man, thanks a lot, Mike. Wish you a lot of success and looking forward to meeting you in person, man.
Yeah.
Yep.